So I am Michaela L. Carson, and I'm going to talk to you on today's 3-Minute Thursday about whether or not you need a website. As an author coach, the first question I want to ask you is, what are your goals? Your goals are going to help drive whether or not you need a website. For example, if you're only writing one book, it's the only thing you plan to do, you may be able to make do with a Facebook page or some other options and not need an author website. But if your goals involve multiple books, maybe being a speaker or working with other authors through editing, coaching services, things like that, or building a ministry, then yes, you really are going to want a website. So think about your goals. Prayerfully ask the Lord what they are, because He knows the bigger picture. You may be looking at what your project is right now, and He may see something bigger for you down the road. So be mindful of that. The next question you need to ask yourself is, who is your audience? Who are the people that you're connecting with through your writing? If it's professional people, if you're writing leadership books or you're writing, you're going to want a website, because professionals look for credibility, and that's going to make a difference, and it's going to have an impact on those readers. If you're trying to reach ministry leaders, pastors and small group and discipleship pastors and all of those things, you're going to want a website, because that's going to help them know if you're a serious writer and whether or not you can be trusted for their congregation. Part of the job of a pastor is to shepherd their flock. That means their job is to protect it. So they want to go on your website. They want to know what you believe. I think we talked about that a little bit on another episode, but you don't need to give a whole statement of faith. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. You can simply say things like, I'm a biblically centered writer. Or you can say things like, God's word drives me to truth. There's different ways you can phrase, but it lets the pastors know where you stand on certain issues simply by how you're phrasing your theology in the About Me section. So ministry leaders are going to be looking for that. And then if you're writing fiction, this is where I want to go to for a second. What does your fan base look like? If you have a strong fan base, or your goal is to have a strong fan base, then have a website, because that shows them that you care, that they matter to you, and that there's a place where they can connect with you outside of social media and things like that. Finally, and I'm running out of time, do you want to build a marketing strategy and a following? Email lists, advertising, book signings. If the answer to that is yes, you're going to need a website. So think through those questions, prayerfully ask the Lord what it looks like for you. And if you have any questions, you can always comment below. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.